Hey everybody, just wanted to make a follow-up video on my video from yesterday about Dark Trooper Moff Gideon beating Jabba the Hutt. I was able to do some 3v3 tests in Squad Arena. I'll show you the Death Trooper one in a second, but first we're going to do a run with Moff Gideon, OG Moff Gideon. Just showing the Datacron here because I didn't show it in my other clip. We're doing the 400% defense into offense, so that really helps power up the team. But we're not going to be using Stormtrooper or anything, so this team doesn't have tons of defense to start with. But I am using a Datacron that is close to 100% defense. That is not high relative to what's out there. Sorry, I'm losing my voice right now. I hope you can understand me. But extra crit damage was helpful for me too. And Death Trooper didn't work, but Moff Gideon did. So let's see the one that did work. And here is the clip I had with the successful run. I only tried it once. I didn't have a lot of battles to use. And my opponent there, my Charmate, didn't want to keep his 3v3 team in all day. But they have the Booshkron, like the damage immunity. So the perfect Datacron for their side, and stats aren't really important. So Moff Gideon, original Moff Gideon, is really helpful because he helps control their turn meter. He's really fast, and the armor shred is really good on Coruscant 2. You see, we already got him into damage immunity with a big hit from Scout Trooper. So Scout is the only one I'm going to say is completely indispensable. I'd be open to theory crafting with like Stormtrooper, or I did with Death Trooper, it didn't work. My problem with Dark Trooper is he doesn't get the big damage boost from Moff Gideon's lead. The best Dark Trooper Moff Gideon's lead. So I don't know, and he can't be revived, which is kind of important here. You see, we lost Moff Gideon. We're not too worried about it because we use this second special with Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. Always try to call Scout to assist with that when you do it because he's doing huge damage. So their Sand's down, and yeah, now we have free reign to hit Boosh, and she's pretty fragile. Just completely skipped damage immunity there and went all the way down to dead, which is great. Not always going to work. That's going to be probably the biggest loss condition, is if you get like Chrysanthemum stuck in damage immunity and he has low turn meter and takes forever. But in 3v3 there's less characters to take turns, so that might not be a problem. I don't know if I'll have the guts to try this out in 3v3. This is an R8 Chrysanthemum. R9 could be a lot harder. 500,000 damage 3v3. My goodness. And this is close to a full banner win. Well, right now. You'll see it does take a little bit extra time to get Jabba down. He's not as flimsy as the others because he has like percentage damage reduction up incoming hits. But we start getting the armor shred. That's going to help. Not really worried about dying here. He is not high ultimate charge, but that is another huge lose condition. If they can get their contract and then get to the ultimate really fast, they're gonna annihilate someone, and you probably won't be able to do anything about it. You won't be able to win. But Scout Trooper just puts in work. At this point, you might be where, oh wow, like he's all the way up to full health. Are we gonna be fine? Yeah, we're gonna be fine. 335,000 on the special from Scout Trooper. She just ramps so crazy. And that is about a wrap. Let's come on. I just did the cleanse again. I thought he was. But like with armor shred, like even normal Moff Gideon sitting for 120k, it's just insane. But in this case, not super time at risk. And you have 3 armor shred here, and I'll show you the mods in a second. I didn't change them from my last video if you saw that one. I'll show what I have right now just to confirm. We have a lot of turn meter. He is getting close to ult, so actually maybe it could be a problem. 400,000. That first special from Scout Trooper is insane. So real quick, this is what I have on Scout Trooper. I have a speed set, but I do have an offense cross, crit damage triangle. I highly recommend those for maximum damage. And offense set might be better too. I just did like the speed, getting to her turns more often. I have plus 136 speed, 321 total. Not too much sunk into health and protection, a little bit sunk into potency. No tenacity. Honestly, tenacity, it might be a way to go as well. I'd like to see more testing on it this week in 3v3, what people do. And then Moff Gideon, I have him modded mainly for speed, plus 142 speed, but I do have the offense on the cross. which helps a little bit here. And he could even use crit damage on the triangle for this purpose. So I might change it to that just to help, because he was a significant damage dealer in all this. And Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, I haven't built just for bulk, mostly all defense sets and health sets, so mainly going for extra armor, and then split up with protection health. So he's just all around bulky and speed, because I do think you want him to get around to his turns here and there, because you need to revive people in some instances. But I'm actually wondering if he is so bulky, so tanky on his own, he's not really in danger in these. I don't know if you want to mod him for pure offense, and that's something we'll probably see going forward. For now, I'll keep him bulky, but I really think we could see him modded up for just more damage. Even though right now he is not being modified by the Imperial Trooper level 6, he still could be a significant contributor for damage. And here is the loss. This is my test with Death Trooper instead of original Moff Gideon. Same opponent, I have the same Datachron on, same mods and everything. But the problem, I think, is Death Trooper isn't fast enough. He doesn't provide enough control. And while he does do good damage and his Dispel is nice, like I do like dispelling the Iron Muscle or whatever it is, like it's the special buff. I don't think he adds enough. So we're getting close to losing Scout Trooper here, and like I think Death is just so slow that they're going to get to contract faster, because we're not able to get in there and run interference, because they're just running circles around us. So I'm going to dodge there. I don't know if it's the special or not. Death Trooper, I had high hopes because he does have good damage on him. I was just trying to charge up the special a little bit more there. But I think they're going to get contract, and that's where speed is really important, which is why I'm inclined to say you do want to keep speed on Scout Trooper, not just go for like an offense set, because it's doing damage. And yeah, they're just getting way too many hits here. Moff Gideon also provides irresistible days for those with leaderships, and that's the whole other team. So all bounty hunters have leaderships, and of course Jabba. And yeah, they're Darth Trooper Moff Gideon's not going to die really from thermals, but he'll die from the Rancor. So that's it. I don't know. I don't have the best Death Trooper. Maybe you can make it work, speed him up a lot, but for me, didn't really seem like the best way to go. That's it for this one. I just wanted people to have this consideration in mind, whether they're going to use their Dark Trooper Moff Gideon on offense or defense this week. We don't really have much data, but he can do some impressive stuff if you're being him on offense. On defense, he might just be insta-kill fodder. I don't know. But I'd love to hear any other theory testing people have done, or theory crafting. Hope this helps for your upcoming week. Thanks so much, guys. See you later.